Dang. Can I dive in? Brand new whip got those keys. I can't hear anything. Oh, I know why.
It's a Western. And let's... Well, thanks. He's a great passer, David. There's no doubt he can set the table. They getting some early returns on the season, Brent, for top teams that are already looking great. How early is too early to start thinking about it?
Plug up my charger.
Things look like home court advantage.
Well, it's kind of like Christmas, Kevin. It's never too early to start thinking about the home court advantage. You know, a lot of veteran teams would tell you that they're not concerned about whether their game would travel come playoff time. But home court advantage is something that they would all like to have. Trust me.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. John Lure's out there with Nurkic. Then it's Turner. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Hezonja in a shooting guard. Here's Hezonja. Screen by Nurkic. Hezonja kicks to Lillard. No good from outside. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Mavericks.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
You know, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by Houston. Screen by Nurkic. Shot off the screen, and that one goes long. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here is Forbes. Turner covering.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lillard, the pass to Turner. Nurkic setting the pick for Turner. Clock at 6. And a big pass.
I didn't make that, bro.
Well, this is the area that Evan Turner has built his house, the mid-range, finding his way into the paint and scoring the basketball.
Here is Forbes. He had 31 points in the win against Dallas. Here's Harden. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Okay, Harden.
The kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
And as he gets later and later in his career, it is clear that Chris Paul is one of the great point guards Brent ever to play.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Chris Paul could be the second greatest point guard ever to play in the NBA. Certainly has never dominated the way that Magic Johnson has. And
come on, Chris Paul.
Because of the height and not looking to score as much, but he's right there on that Stockton level, that Isaiah Thomas level. Appreciate the way he goes about his business.
Here is Forbes.
Oh my God! Ding!
Build up a lead, and here we
now
here's Lillard. He's coming off a 31-point game against Dallas.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Good on the three-point shot.
Man, he's...
Ding! Oh my God!
Reggie, like you can't make it. You ain't gonna never make no money off that. Because yeah, like you gonna be able to like you'll pretty much have to never make no money off that. Still like because yeah, like you gonna be able to like you'll pretty much have to never make money off that. You know what I'm saying? Probably only gonna like 70, you know what I'm saying, shit like that.
Alright, bet.
Shooting the ball very well.
I'm trying to look.
Well, in addition to creating for both himself and his teammates out there on a roll.
Paul dishes to Forbes. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. No good that time. Good work defensively by Turner. Lillard against Paul. Turner doesn't go for him. So Houston will take it the other way. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
And the fact they still had a chance to win that game was amazing because it was clearly an off night for most.
They had pulled that game out, it would have been an amazing win because they made a bunch of mistakes. Nothing was going their way, and somehow they still nearly won it.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Yeah, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
Yeah, and therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Ilyasova comes in for Mike Scott. And it's Gordon in for James Harden. Now here's Paul. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, I like how Chris Paul resets the floor on that possession. Very quick on how he distributes the ball there.
Here's Napier. 7-point differential. To the wing right side. Aminu, no one around him. Good. And it's Napier with the assist that time.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Right side, Gordon. A three ball. One up, one down.
Okay, Gordon.
This game.
I see you.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
On me.
Kicks to Aminu. There's the pass to Collins. 24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Hezonja. Takes a three. And another three for Portland.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Aminu. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Forbes.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Napier. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And you talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Unfortunately, I've always been vertically challenged.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. Scott comes in for Ilyasova. Baller, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's James Harden in for Chris Paul. Harden out there.
I'm already dunking.
Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Baller.
And next shot, I'm gonna try to bust the 3. I'm trying to bust the 3 for y'all.
There's always talk about the Blazers because when you combine Lillard and McCollum, both at 6'3" tall, that poses a challenge for them.
What am I doing?
When you play them together in the backcourt, especially against some of the longer guards in the Western Conference.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Baller in that last game against the Mavericks got the job done. He ended up with 31 points and also added 5 rebounds to round out his scoring figures. Just a spectacular outing, and that's what we've come to expect from him. A true star in this league. And Kevin, I'm sure he'll be looking to do the same thing here tonight.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
What am I doing?
Guys, if he doesn't keep it going, I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even.
What?
And C.J. McCollum, a combo guard, but probably
Bro, 2K, bro.
point guards. Brent, do you think this tandem will work in the long run for the Blazers?
We need some great defenders behind these guys, and maybe there's a chance because CJ absolutely can handle some of the point guard responsibilities that there's a way to stagger the minutes so one of these players is on the floor at all times.
Houston making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Here is Forbes. Turner covering. Forbes can't get it to go.
I give the defense.
All right, let me stop playing. Let me play for real. Let me play for real.
I'm sure he's upset he missed.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Napier. Forbes with the rebound. Forbes has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. From deep 3-point range, and it's Lure with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Baseline jumper. No shot that time. Not on target. And so it.
Another quick start here in this first half. What has been the key the last few games?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
Yeah, I can't believe how many times he was able to get into the lane and then use his athleticism to give us a show.
On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Evan Turner. Hezonja is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Lure in at the 4 slot. Hey, Brent, Jerry West once said that his ultimate lineup would feature 5 6'9" players. I like that. In a league that features so much switching, and you were just talking about this, would that be the perfect recipe for a versatile lockdown defender?
Well, I'd take 4 6'9" players in Jerry West. How about that? That might be pretty
always
good.
Include West with anybody, right? West with anybody.
No doubt about it. At 6'9", I think what Jerry's alluding to there, Kevin, is the fact that each of those guys would have a tremendous amount of length to cover up the floor. So like this lateral movement and then that length to bother anybody, not only challenging shots, but also getting to the rim and making sure that there's some protection around the interior part of your defense.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Turner passes to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Nurkic dishes to Turner. Swiped it away. One-on-one fast break. Goes up from the top of the key. Paul's shot is off.
They look frustrated. 0 for 3. Not how you want to start the third quarter.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. On the wing, Turner. From 12 feet out. Another shot. So he gets the whistle.
I didn't even touch him. Bro, y'all see y'all 2K cheating, bro. I didn't even touch him, dude.
Does a good job fooling the defender that time.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Ilyasova comes in for Scott, and Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Get off me!
Teams in the league. Defense has been a shortcoming in the past. Coach McDaniel.
Oh no!
We have some good individual defenders. If the rest of them just try, well, that's the plan.
Gonna dive in your
This is what
ocean.
the Rockets are all about, DA. You know that. Coach D'Antoni definitely focuses on this part of the game more than defense. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Collins is checked in. It's deflected. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nene. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for Houston.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team, just as you might expect. The bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
Yeah, they got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far. They know they got to be better.
And Ersan Ilyasova out of Turkey, the 36th pick back in 2005.
He's carved out a long and nice career as a spread 4 in this league. Has played for many teams, but has not played in many different ways. He's a good shooter and a good rebounder and keeps getting chances in the NBA.
The shot's good from 4.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Aminu misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Green!
For Houston, they have been good at the line so far.
Green!
He's checked in for Damian Lillard.
Ah, green!
Blazers trail.
Green bean!
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Aminu. T right on him. And it's Napier missing.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.